girl Miss coming to you for NYC on this Friday night. So I want to talk about this real quick. So I'm going to post this on my review channel. So Lemmie Plummer was on TGIF, foxsoul. And the interview, I have to say, I was disappointed, but I wasn't surprised. But I wasn't surprised that he would come off cocky and defend his brand, but I was surprised of how cold and dismissive he was. I think the Lemmie Plummer interview was the best thing that happened in terms of the whole situation with Jocelyn's Cabaret. Because now the young ladies who are going to sue Zues, as well as Jocelyn and Ballistic, they have a case. What Lemmie Plummer, he opened up the floodgates for numerous lawsuits. He already had a lawsuit with Omarion. He already had a lawsuit with, it wasn't Jocelyn Cabaret season 2 people. It was another show. But I'm going to hold off on that. But Omarion was suing. He filed a lawsuit last year. Lunel called him out. Tokyo Tony has a lawsuit against Zues, believe it or not. And then there are other people coming forward because there's a big discrepancy about payments. People are not getting paid. But when it comes to the content could be better. But it's good money for him that a lot of the violence is going on the conversation. People aren't conversating. People are fighting. So you have these shows where it's like, okay, people want to see the fights. Now, Funky Dineva said something best. Crackheads want crack, but that doesn't mean I'm going to give it to them. If something's not good for you, why would I give it to you? You understand? And that's the whole thesis of the situation with the Jocelyn's Cabaret, the Zues Network. This whole thing was going on, Real Chance of Love. Not Real Chance of Love, One More Chance. Now, the fights didn't go on Black China. That's why I think the Black China show was a hit. It didn't go on Doses of Drea, but it went on One More Chance, Baddies, ATL, Jocelyn's Cabaret, and now Bad Boys Los Angeles. You got 4 shows where there was fights. Oh, and a conversation, that's 5. That's not a good look. Because now all your top rated shows have violence. Includes violence and abuse and profanity. And also nudity. Lemmie Plummer, you better halt and you better yield and realize what you are doing. You better figure this out because you got something great in your hands, but you're giving it and allowing people who are problematic in your space. And I believe that a lot of this has to do with you growing up Kojic. You grew up in a sheltered environment. Jocelyn, at her birthday celebration in the office, Jocelyn told you, you're not from the hood. And you said, I am from the hood. And she was like, how? Jocelyn pulls your whole card. You're not from the hood. You've interacted with people in urban areas. But Lemmie, you are not from the hood. And I feel that you want to fit in. You were the kid that didn't fit in. You came from a privileged home. but you didn't fit in. You grew up in the church. And your desire of being in the in crowd has finally come to pass. And it's not the best route that you took to get there. And being around, associating with the people. You did it the right way. The content that you had, that you was working with the BET, Oxygen, TV1 even, was great. But what you're doing now, no. It's one thing if you have one or two shows that's provocative. Because let's be real, we as human beings, we like to escape from reality. And if we're saying that we don't like a little bit of the ratchetness here and there, the like arguing and stuff like that, no, now the violence is not cool. But Lemmie Plummer, you need to reassess your channel. And I think this year you really need to have a conversation with Jocelyn. I do think Jocelyn and Ballistic are on the run, but I think that you need to halt production on that show. I think Bad Boys Los Angeles needs a makeover. Baddies may not be coming back. One More Chance, I do see another season of it. The Conversation, I like the last one. Well, the one before last with Tommy and Akbar, because even though Tommy was wilding out, Akbar didn't give that energy, and I was proud of her for that. She wouldn't fight. She was not trying to run up there and fight. They did not fight like on The Conversation with Masika and Hazel E. That was trash. But it just exposed Lemmie that Lemmie is just about the dollar. He's not about quality, he's about quantity. He's worth $17 million, but look at how you got it. Like, you're not going to have a seat at the table with the big leagues. You're not. The TV ones, with the Magic Johnsons, you're not going to get that being around if you're slumming. And I'm not saying that the other people are slumming, but with slumming behavior. With slumming behavior, you're not going to get it like that. And this is your girl, Miss Analytical. I will be uploading this on my review channel. Okay? Make sure you follow me also on my main channel, Miss Analytical. Also, May TVP2, my law, history, and politics channel, and as well as Bella Champagne. I'll be back with more tomorrow. Good night.